What's crackalackin, folks? Welcome back to the factory. Welcome back to Pyanodons, where we are so close to make batteries. I forgot that this one needs iron sticks and not just iron plates. So hopefully with this we make our first batteries. And there we go. All right, how's it going, Cam? Nice to see you here. How's your day been? How's the work coming along? We put that on a belt. We will reserve them a bit for ourselves. How much do they stack? 100. Speaking of reserving, I think I want to remove the limit on our mall for belts, because we can use like as many as possible. And for the underground ones, I think we use that many. All right, we got batteries, which is huge. Now let's bring them onto the belt, onto the main bus, and then let's talk about what I did in between episodes, because I had to fix some things that were gravely wrong. All right, it is on the main bus. Now that we have batteries, now let's talk about what I did. I connected all of the missing things, like sync was from all the way back here somewhere, all the way here. So I didn't want to bore you with that. We hooked up glass. We hooked up graphite, which was also all the way in the back, and iron. And we got them all here. We make iron sticks here. I got the ash sorted. And we're making batteries, which is awesome, finally. And with these batteries, I think we want to start making or automating, and we have construction robots and Nixie bots as well, Nixie tubes as well. But I want to automate the arithmetic combinator and the decider combinator, and maybe also the constant combinator. Do they all need the same ingredients? They all need the same ingredients, which is good. Because we can make like a little square out of it with the copper cable and everything. But what did I do? Well, we had two problems. The aluminum wasn't working. And as you can see, it's working again. The issue was that I cut off the creosote line by accident, and that's why there was no creosote here. So we couldn't make our sand castings. The other thing is, what I did is I created a little buffer here. So should we run out of creosote or there's an issue, not all gravel just gets burned and we can't restart anymore. So I created a little buffer here. And we had the exact same issue with the iron, because creosote was cut off, iron wasn't working anymore. I did create the same buffer here, add another splitter before the ash merging here to prioritize the stone to go into the buffer and only then get burned. And that fixed our iron and aluminum issues. Now that we have batteries, and we are able to make some decider combinators, I want to hook this one up. And I think I want to do something like a latch that says, and I had a 2.0 latch blueprint because I used to have one, but I don't know what happened to it. Let's just import this blueprint and see how it looks. Okay, it's for one value. Let's say we have ammonia. Lower bound is 1,000, and the upper bound is when we have 5,000 we convert. And it is if S and ammonia is, if S is 1 and ammonia is greater than 1,000, we output S as 1, or if ammonia is greater than 5,000, we output S as 1. Right, so either it's set and it's over 1000, then report 1 again, which gets added to 2. No, it stays 1. It's a constant one. So if S is set, which means we were under 5,000. Over 5,000. Over 5,000 the first time it triggers. It sets S. Then we hear. If S is 1, which one now we have, and the ammonia is greater than 1,000, keep going. But if this falls under it, we have S equals 1, but this is under that, so S will no longer be set, and therefore it will stop till the next time it's over 5,000. So we want to take that and I think we just put a pump here and connect the pump to that. Let's craft another pump when we put one down. And let's craft one of these. I don't hate that it does 5 at a time. I wish it would do 1 at a time when I auto craft, but here we are. And Cam, that's something you will get to experience in its full glory when you get to circuit networks. They're gonna be fun. So you're gonna do green here and green out. And the output is when S equals 1. So we have S equal to 1. You're not excited? You should be excited. It's really powerful what you can do with these. Like, you can make really complex things, but they made it easier because beforehand, with the decider combinator, you had one decision. So in order to make this one, you needed 3 separate decider combinators to figure it out. Now they allow you to have these, ands and ors in here, and that allows you to get it in one decider combinator and make more complex logic with fewer decider combinators. So yeah, it's much easier now. It stressed you out? Nah, it's not that bad. A little bit of circuit logic never hurt anyone. So we have 2,500 here. Then we also want to make sure we have less than 1,000 here. So in this case, we need a few more. So we don't connect the green wire, because we want to also make sure that, let's make 2 more decider combinators. So we want to make sure that what is in here is actually under 5,000. So we say cyanic acid. Acid is under, let's say, 500. And then we output S as well. S is 1. And when... Now we can do it with... When S is actually 2, we pump it here and let it convert to cyanic acid. This pump is off right now. It's just what was in the pipes got converted. We're actually short on methane, which is rough because we literally went through 1 cycle. Why are we short on methane? Oh, because it's no longer connected, I think. No, where's the methane input? Here. There we go. It wasn't connected anymore for some reason. So now we're actually working. We still have ammonia in here until that runs out, and then the pump isn't working. We will not create any more cyanic acid. Did we turn it around by accident? I think we turned it around because the hydrogen was no longer being invented. All right, cool. So this is working as expected. It should stop any second now. Actually, we need another inserter for coal here. And now we're out of ammonia, and it's no longer working to pump more stuff into the cyanic acid, unless this is under 500 and this is over 5,000. The question is, will that ever be the case? I don't know. Why are we stopping? Because we have no manure, and we have no manure. Why? You don't have moss, but the other ones are working, so it's just slower. And slaughtering wise, you're all out of moss. But yeah, we're in a critical moss shortage, it seems like. So that's why we need to scale moss. And we have moss over here for the Raux. So the question is, can we put that right next to it? It seems like it's going to be a bit tight, but if we kind of go next to it and wrap it over, but then we kind of encroach into the territory of the Raux if we want to scale them. We could put it here, two next to each other, and let's do that. Let's go into YAFC and figure out what it takes to... Actually, let's first check how much are we even making with this. Like, all of these make how much? They make 2 per second. So that's not much. So we want to get at least... You lutted to the chills. To the gills. I have my Red Bull here. I only slept like 5 hours, so yeah, I need my Red Bull. Cheers. So let's scale moss to like another 3 per second. And let's remove all of these because we did them and fixed them. So let's do moss, and we want moss of... Not this one. You want moss of 3 per second. Yeah, today I had a 6 a.m. meetings all the way to 11:45. So the meetings were good, but it was I only slept like 5 hours, so that was kind of annoying. So we make moss without stone because we don't have stone back there, and we add the moss modules. So we need 40 or 38 of these, which is quite a lot. And for the muddy sludge, we need 2. And for the soil, we need also 2. For the carbon dioxide, we need 3 high pressure furnaces. So it's quite a bit that we need to invest here. So let's get started with 38 moss farms. So that's going to be fun. So let's plan this in our little factory planner here. Much simpler to do that, and we should redo our fish as well because they would be passed through, but I didn't make them pass through, but oh well. So let's start with the moss farms. We can put down 1 moss farm and uses the first recipe without stone. We do this and this. And then we can put the belt right through the middle. And then we flip this. We can make it the same here so the carbon dioxide is shared. And we don't even need this. We can just move this here and have a long-handed inserter, drop it off here, and a normal inserter, drop it off here. So we have it on both sides as well. So now we need 38 of these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20. Actually, let's do 4 rows of them. Yeah, 4 rows. 30 and 40 might as well. Off by 1 error. Fix that real quick. There we go. So crafting these 40 will be a pain, but that's how many we sadly need. And all of these need moss. Our nanobots are gonna go screaming and kicking when we put the modules in there, but we want to try it out to see if it's working. Now we need to create muddy sludge. right, so this is the output. So for the muddy sludge, we need 2 washers and 2 soil extractors. Let's grab a soil extractor. And then 2 washers. They go feed right into each other. And your soil, and you make muddy sludge out of soil. In the middle here, we need water, which you can get from one of these. Honestly, we do it on this side. Move this down by 1. Power, we supply this way. Then we need to give these power as well. And these as well. Good. Now the remaining part is the CO2, which is 3 high pressure furnaces. So let's grab our high pressure furnaces. Put 3 there. Oh, that was 3. And we want to make CO2 out of coke. And our output, so muddy sludge, we still need to grab the output. We want to move that up a bit so we have a bit of maneuverability with our output here. And then you go here. And with CO2, we can connect this one and connect these up. And lead that over here as well. Wait, why are they both muddy sludge? Oh, here it is. Yeah. And then we also need this one connected. Almost forgot. So this is actually the wrong connection. This is where we need to connect the CO2. And the muddy sludge. So we move this over by 1. So the muddy sludge can connect easily over. Oh, and we moved it down by 1, huh? There we go. Now give it some more power as well. And everything should be working. No, we have no power to these. And all of them should be working. But they're missing both. Okay, we need coke here. How much do you consume? 0.4, so 1 inserter is fine. And we spawn some coke here. Where is it? Get an insert, one of these here, get an infinity chest that spawns coke. And that should get us this running. What about you? You don't have soil. Because you don't have water. My bad. Okay, move everything up by 1. Not the best first time design of my life, but oh well. All right, so all of these are running. The CO2 is coming in. They need to be connected here, and we need a connection here still. Might as well do this. They should all now get enough muddy sludge And you're not working because you have no water. Oh. There we go. So everything's running. All of these are running. These should start running any second now, as soon as the muddy sludge fills up. It's going to take a while because these run very slowly. So it's going to take a while for everything to fill up and them to run once. And then we should have the full output. Now let's copy this and see where we can plop that down. It kind of fits in here. So I'd say we put it in here and figure out the routing for the coke and the moss afterwards. We love moss. Yeah, we do. When we need it for our raux and our augs, we love moss even more because we need to make tons and tons of it. Speaking of making tons and tons of it, I need tons of soil and tons of iron. And I need, yeah, iron. Iron is what's missing the most. So let's grab iron and start crafting the things we can craft already. I didn't mean to take these empty petri dishes. But so be it. We still can craft because we need... Where are we even? Here. Again, one soil extractor. And we're missing iron again. All right, fine. Iron and small parts. How's air conductors looking? We have 89. Let's top up here. They should be here. There we go. Let's get 189. Let's get all the small parts. And let's get our iron from here. There we go. So we run a bit faster to our iron. Good. Another soil extractor, 2 washers, 3 of these, and then we need 38 moss. We need a lot of aluminium. Do we need steel for these? We need stone, brick, and soil. So let's make sure we have 1,000 stone brick and cobble up a bunch of soil. Let's take all of these. Let's take as much as we can. We can make 8 out of it and then we run out of iron. Shouldn't be a big problem because we're making 15 a second again. So we just take them all. So these are 8. It needs a lot of air conductors too. So these are 19, half of what we need. $19, 26. $30, and now we need 8 more. There we go. So we're crafting all of them. We're out of all of our iron. We even were out of small parts for the last ones already. So let's grab some more iron. We have powdered aluminum on us. We have empty petri dishes. We can bring back the soil. We got some batteries, which is nice. And when that blueprint of a latch, we put in our... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Put in our blueprint library. I didn't have it in here, did I? Oh, green... Nope, those are circuits. Yeah, it seems like I didn't have them in here. These are actually space age blueprints. That's why they're all question marks. Yeah, all question marks because they're space age ones. We can put them in, well, no, actually these should be my blueprints, SR latch. Good, yeah, everything here is space age, so they're not going to be of much use to us. So let's wait for these to finish crafting. In the meantime, let's get rid of garbage. Where's our next garbage dump, aka some random chests sitting around? Here it is. Don't need these. We don't want the raw coal, the aluminum, the graphite, the coal. We can leave the stone. The coke we don't need. Well, we take the coke for the car. And we bring back the soil. And then some of the stone bricks we fill up as much as we can because it's a pain to walk here. So we have 320, which is good enough. Let's grab everything that's here while we're at it. Oh my god, it's so hard to control and it's so fast. There we go, all the stone bricks. And no ash. So we're back to 570, that should last for a bit. Good, time to put down the moss and get the modules. And for the modules, we're gonna pretty much stop the other moss production. Let the modules accrue. Or the moss accrue that we then use as modules. And here's our moss plant. I'm surprised it said we need 2 of these and then only 1 washer. Because the ratio was 1-to-1 when we just looked at it. Let's gobble up all the moss on our way down. We need way more than that, so no worries. There's a reason why we cut off the outgoing moss. Alright, that's it. Also, what we're going to do is we cut down all the trees that are even somewhere around this. Good luck, bots. And then we have as output moss here. How do we get through here? Can we bridge all of this? No, we're short by 1, which is sad. And maybe we can go below as well. We need to find a way to get the coke down here, though. And this is coal, right? Yep. So how do we get coke down here? Maybe through here? Yeah, through here looks manageable. And then let's not do this. Oh, now we're low on coke again? Can't believe it. Alright, turn all of these around. They all go down. Spin across our asphalt factory. We may not be able to go through here. Not nicely. That's the only way to go through here. Not in a nice way. We can't go across here as well. We might have to go all the way to the left. Let's first plan this out. We can't make it here, so that's good. We found a way to make it work. Now kill all these trees, that would be nice. Thank you. All right, we have coke secured. Even though we don't have much coke, how is this looking? It is going well, but all of the coke is going down to steel and other uses. We have plenty of coke here. Where's the coke going? And we're full here. Okay, a bit to graphite. I guess we just ramped up production again. That's interesting. Why would you have stopped? You're empty, so there's no reason for you to have stopped. We actually need to add more. And this is already 12 a second, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, so we can add 2 more, 1.5 more. And then we're full on the coke belt. We already probably are full in the coke belt. And the ash belt is full as well. Yeah, because these get prioritized. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So we need to fix that as well. Yeah, we're still crafting. Well, let's put down what we can. If the nanobots cooperate. Let's bring the modules so we can insert them quickly. That hopefully is enough. Well, we don't know. It's 38 of them. 38 times 15. Yeah, that's not enough. Now let's see what the nanobots do. This doesn't exist. Go nanobots, go. I was about to say we should have soil extractors. We don't have one of these, which we can build one and then we're out of stone. The normal stone. The stone we hate. Logs are just garbage. We don't have normal pipes as usual. We need a lot of these, so let's make like 150 of those. And we'll start complaining as soon as we put these down. But if we insert the moss quickly, it will stop complaining. That's good. Cannot reach. What do you mean, cannot reach? There we go. You can recover again. You can calm down, nanobots. Oh, there's one. Put him down, it's okay. I will fill the modules. Just delete this one. Once we're out of modules, I will go away. So it doesn't constantly remind us that it can't insert the modules. We should have more. Yeah, we have 12 more, but we don't have nanobots. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's go back and grab some nanobots. And these need power, so we can do that now. So we can start producing already. There we go. Cut all these down. And then power, yes. There we go. Let's grab more nanobots. We're so close to actual real construction bots that will be much slower, much slower. But we don't have to expend them. I have to see how much a personal Roboport can hold. And do we even have an equipment grid already? Yeah, we do. We also need to find a way to power it. That's the next question. Do we have solar panels already? Portable gasoline generator consumes fuel canisters. Okay, so we have a generator. High-tech circuit board. These are already unlocked after... High-tech circuit board is blue science, I think. So, but yeah, good that we unlock them now. And this one we can make, and this one we can make with some batteries, which is good. Nanobots, we were saying. 300 should be enough for a while. Famous last words. Now back to assembling them. Are these already running? No, because they are missing the deep water well. Yeah, you should be working. Let's go. Do some work. Why are you not doing anything? Nanobots. Please. There we go. Now we're working again. Now we're complaining again as well, but that's fine. Put that one down. Oh, we craft straight pipes again, normal pipes. Perfect. Let's go through all of this and get all of these down. It's so slow sometimes. I don't know why it doesn't delete whatever that is. Yeah, nanobots are a little finicky right now. Not just with the module insertion. Like, why don't they take out this tree? I don't understand. Yeah, there's a tree in the way, I get it, but why don't you remove it? Questions after questions. Yeah, still not putting this one down. I think it gets confused with the modules insertion and stuff like that. All right, one lane of moss is completed. Let's get it kickstarted with putting A, all these pipes down, and B, the water. So these should now start kicking in. And we have the first ingredients. CO2 is coming, muddy sludge, not yet. Just needs a while. Oh, we need moss. Let's go down this side. Let's be fast with the module insertions, so hopefully they don't break again. If they decide to put them down. It seems like they are considering. But we're out of modules now, soon. Are we out of underground belts? Soon. Let's craft a few. We need a few more. There you go. Okay, now we're out of modules. So good that I didn't let it continue. Grab a few more modules. Okay, that's fine. Should be enough. It's quite a bit. I mean, we have enough coke for these purposes, but I was just surprised we wouldn't even have to look at coke, and it's low. Because we're producing like pretty much a full belt of it. Maybe we have to look into scaling it up more, like adding a second belt, or at least skipping some of the. Oh, we have a completely filled belt. It seems like. Are we missing? So we need only 38 here. I guess I miscounted and did go to 37 because we're missing one, and we don't have any soil. Well. We're missing 2. How are we missing 2? Okay, whatever. I don't know why it's not placing certain parts. It should. And these are all connected now, right? No, unit connected to CO2. Because we didn't do this. Now you have everything, you have everything. And we output moss. And I think we just put it at the end of... let's kill all these trees here. because they look ugly anyway in our factory. And they're annoying to path around. I remove these as well. So we don't need undergrounds, and there we go. This should be working. Remove these trees, please. Thank you. We have so much logs that we don't need. So many. So are you working? You are working. Are you outputting? You don't have muddy sludge because we're missing some connections here. I don't know why the nanobots don't go for these. So let's see, ghosts. We should only have 2. No, there's still 2 undergrounds somewhere. Here is one. Where's the other underground? Let's hunt the underground. Missing underground belt over there. Yeah, this deletion planner is a godsend for finding stuff like that. Now you're getting muddy sludge. Perfect. And we have now moss from both sides. We need to craft 2 more moss. We have some soil here. We can steal, not much. How much do we need for one of these? We need 50. Just need to wait a bit. Wait a bit longer. Actually, the ones up there should have more than enough. One is completely filled, so that should be, or stopped, that should be 200 in the output. Yeah, and then we're missing iron and copper. The usual suspects. I think we missed small parts too. Oh, now you're working. Gobble all of these up and let's make 2 of them. Perfect. You should be the last 2. We have plenty of modules, so you can continue. Really, we don't have any belts. Let's do this and then create one more so we can let the moss flow again. There we go. The moss is flowing again. Now this ash belt is looking all thin and everything. It's not balanced because these always... And why is this full with... Why is this full with garbage? Who adds garbage here? Did we mess something up? There shouldn't be any coal dust and stuff in here. I don't know how that coal dust got there. Oh, here. Because it was a short-handed inserter instead of a long-handed one. Well, that explains things. Good, we're working more on this side again. It's unbalanced again, which is unfortunate. We should put a balancer here. Just in case. And downgrade the blueprint. Let the nanobots put down everything necessary. We need a few more splitters. And there we go. Should be lane balancing now. And then the second one isn't that busy, so it's fine. I guess that could change with when the carriage gen fires up again, but right now we're not using as much stone. Let's finish our moss build. I'd say we can check off scale moss and cyanic acid from ammonia and CH4. Methane. Shut up. If you don't put him down, you don't do your work, then you can't complain. Okay, now you can complain. And we're just gonna put a chest here with the remaining moss to be inserted. Good, moss is scaled, more than doubled. Hopefully that's enough for the Rauks and the Augs, both of them. Maybe you can check, how much moss do you need? Let's do this one. You need 1.1 moss per second. And then how much do you need? You need 2 moss per second. So that's about what we just added in additional capacity. So we should be good. All right, scale moon drops. That's the next thing we want to look at, and we probably have to move it down here somewhere. We don't need a lot of methane, but I feel we're like very much out of methane. Why are you not working? Well, that is one problem. You're out of carbon dioxide. Do we need more high pressure furnaces? Is that really one of the small issues that we need to fix to make it go again? Because if that's it, that would be an easy fix, a quick band-aid to get rid of our problems here. And collect some more free plants on the way back. And there you go. Now let's use the fancy calculator. Tell me, we're limited by CO2. We want to go for neither of them. I exactly want these combination, and what they're saying is we are lacking moondrop greenhouses, which I don't think is the case because we have tons and tons of moondrops, right? So I don't know what that is telling me. And let's go to this rate calculator that says we have more CO2 than we need. We have 2 more. It doesn't make any sense. And we're lacking moondrops. Oh, I guess because for the full throughput of this one, we are lacking moondrops. That could be it. Anyway, we're gonna redesign moondrops, maybe in this space here. Can squeeze it in. Let's look at Yafk first. I'm going to remove all of these. And we have methane. And we want, I don't know, 10 per second. I have no idea how much that is. That is 4 of them. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go with that. We need moondrop seeds. There's also one with... Oh no, that's the original one to create it. And then... So we need slightly more moondrop ones than methane ones. So that's why it's saying we're slightly under producing, I guess, because the CO2 was out. And that's why it didn't work. So we need 4 methane greenhouses and 6 moondrop greenhouses. And 1 botanical nursery. For the carbon dioxide, we need 2 high pressure furnaces. And, well, let's go with that. Let's build that. Shall we? Let's go into our little sandbox. Delete all of that. And now let's start. What we have these. And for the methane ones, we have 4. That was more than 4. Wow, we're so fast here. So these are 4. They will make methane. And nothing here is passed through, so we need to space them out by 1, if not more. We can have water together. Right, and then... No, it works. Methane here. Let's do all the piping up front. This is the outgoing methane. This is the water we get here and here. And then this is the CO2 we get in here. Do you need anything else? You need seeds. So seeds come... Guess we can come from this side. Because we don't have any other inputs. And you need 0.0. Let's put some moondrops in here. So you need 0.06, which is easily enough for 1 inserter. We do this and cut it off. So this is all we need for the moondrops. And we connect them to power like this. Now for producing the moondrops that give us the seeds, we need 6 moondrop greenhouses. Actually, just for that, we should move this inside. Even though it's a long-handed inserter, it's not a big problem. We move this here, all the way down, because we have more greenhouses on the other side. And then we do this long-handed inserter. Let's keep it consistent, move it down by 1. All right, now the 6 greenhouses on this side, they're going to produce moondrops. And they just need water and the seeds. So we make that as simple as this, and then output the moondrops onto here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. All right. Does the power reach these? No. So let's do a separate power line over here. Connected. Well, we connected when we have the botanical nursery. We can put the botanical nursery here to make seeds. You pick up the seeds here. How many can you pick up? So the greenhouses, 1 per second. So we need 2 of these. And then because you can produce some, we're going to loop you back and say these 2 are limited to moondrops. And then this belt, be connected properly. It could produce out up to, like, let's say round up to 2 of these, and we use the filter for these. Good. Let's put some in as initial input. Hook up the power. And you're missing modules. Oops. Wait, these. And you all should be working now. No, we need water, right? We haven't hooked up any of this yet. We need CO2 yet. We need 2 high pressure furnaces. And water. So let's get a deep well here. And these connect, these do not connect. But that's all we need to reach the bottom. These all connect. And this is water 2. So we can go around the bottom, I guess. Can you reach across? No. So we just go around the bottom. There we go. You got water as well. And now you need CO2 from 2 high pressure furnaces. CO2 from coke, perfect. Can we squeeze that in here? We can if you only need 0.4, that's perfect. We do this, coke input here. Let's put a loader there. We say coke comes out here magically. And you need power. We need to connect you still. And now these should be producing methane as well. And we need to get the methane out somehow. We do that this way. Perfect. These reach. We're producing. Input priority is left. We can also do output priority left, filter nothing. So nothing gets stuck here. Not that it matters much, but might as well. DSF, thank you so much for forgiving me. Hi, DSF, how you doing? How's your day been? We're building some methane and moondrops here. And we do have methane. All right. That build looks to be working. So let's see where we can fit it. I think we can squeeze it in here. There we go. So what do we need to make these? We need a lot of glass. You had a good day so far? That's awesome. I had a decent day too. I had 6 a.m. meetings, which wasn't as decent, but the meetings were good. I had an appointment afterwards that went well. So can't complain. How many do we need? 10? 4 and 6, 10. We make 2, and then we need iron, as usual. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're out of small parts? Tell me that. Let's get some small parts first. How many do we have? We have 3, so we need another 5 and 2 more. So we need glass. Copper, apparently. No, we had tons of copper. Glass. And iron. So we need 2 more. We have 5, 8, 2 more. Let's grab more iron, because we always need iron. I've been sleeping okay, but I only slept like 5 hours. So, you know, take some, give some. Oh yeah, we need 2 high pressure furnaces. And one of these, which you can make one of these exactly because we had enough ash garbage on it. But the Red Bulls keep me alive, DSF. It's all okay. This goes. This goes. Where's the coke? We kind of squeeze through here. We have coke here, so let's grab this. And we don't even need that third one here, but oh well. We're out of belt? I just was back there. Damn it. What else are we out of? Underground and straight pipe. Perfect. Let's grab more of that as well. What are you up to for 4th of July, DSF? And undergrounds, we fill up. Perfect. Inventory is full. Yikes. It's time to drop some garbage. Oh yeah, look at all these logs that we don't need. What else do we have? That's garbage. Too much stone. We don't need ash. At least now we don't need it. We don't need the coal dust. This. The soil. All right, good. That sounds fun. Hope you're enjoying your day tomorrow. Where are we? Way too early. Let's go back up. I'm probably going to be here playing Factorio, because that's what's the most fun right now. My family isn't here, so no hanging out with them. All right, almost. Good. Now methane comes out here. Well, thank you. You don't have to if you're busy. But you can also tell your family that they should watch me as their entertainment, you know. There's always room for improvement. Off by one. There we go. It's too long. No. Didn't we have a pump here? No. Let's put a pump in here then. Is there a convenient location for a pump? No. Absolutely not. Fine, we make you underground. One pump. There we go. So that's the methane connected that we're hopefully making enough of now. 10 per second. Power is here. Yeah, it's all science here. Like the stuff that Pi does, like a lot of these processes are really like realistic, which is kind of crazy. Like how it actually is made in real life, like with arc furnaces and basic oxygen furnaces and stuff like that. It's pretty cool to see that. Let's get all the moondrops. Oh, we have 53 and these take 15. Not enough, I see. But alas, Rariga, alas. This is what we have. Let's say we put the modules in the left ones first, so we produce more of them. Yep, clean them up and put them down. Put him down. Thank you. Yeah, you can learn a lot about the different processes like metals as molten and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. That they did so much research and you can learn about it playing a game. Because sometimes I watch like random like videos on YouTube about like how stuff is made, or like a video of like from the 80s how they made Coke and stuff like that, and you're like, ah, yeah, I recognize that from Pi. Which is pretty funny. Like, these buildings actually exist. That's cool. And they're actually used right now to make the thing that he's telling us to make in them. So I love that. Come, cut it. There we go. Yeah, like researching it. I'm sure like all those people are like super passionate about science like that. And then let's cut down all these trees that are ugly and disgusting in our factory. There's no room for you. Can't see behind you. So that's why you gotta go first and foremost. There we go. Now we need more moondrops. We need to steal some moondrops to kickstart everything here. And hope that these don't steal too many of the seeds. They shouldn't. And you need water too, right? No, we should have water. Is it not connected? Somewhere? And kill these trees, thank you. Here we have water, here we have water, here we have water. Okay. Now we have water everywhere. And it just should keep going until these start backing up, because we don't use them enough for the CH4 plants. And then we can come back later and Moondrop plant 2, check modules. And we scaled it successfully. Scale coke oven gas. Yeah, that's another thing we need to look into. And potentially put 3 more high pressure furnaces down, and then have like 6 electrical miners back there, if we can fit them. Do we even have enough space on this patch? Yeah, we have something in the back here, so it should be fine. So time to scale coke oven gas, because we are low on it. And I'm gonna do it in the same place where the existing ones are, because I already have a method of getting rid of all the side products. And we have an ash problem again here. Where's all this ash coming from again? Only from these? That's ridiculous. They produce so much ash. Do we really have to process it on site? We might have to. Yeah, they produce an insane amount of ash. We can squeeze an ash processing, like a plant in here, I think. A separator. Can we make a burner? We can make a burner. Then now we need to figure out what to do with the coal dust, but I think that gets fired with the coke here. Where's the solid separator? Still building. All right. Solid separator goes here. Electric pole is in the way. Good. You gotta move up. Sorry about that, not sorry. Right. We need to craft copper cables first. It's really annoying that... Can that go longer? No, it's already full distance. It's tight here. Guess we changed this over to here. And then we put the solid separator, which is still not done here. All right, and you separate ash. We need power, which is fine. Now, everything you can burn, you instantly burn. And all the output you have goes here. We need a splitter for that. Input priority right. And also an inserter. Yeah, we full on coal dust. So what we're gonna do is have a chest here and we filter by coal dust. And you insert here and you insert out here. And we go over here and insert that as primary burning fuel that we need to get rid of. Input priority right. Good. That should take care of a bunch of the ash. I think we need actually electric inserters for that. Let's make 10 of them. Good, much better. We still have downtime inserting, it's just crazy. Let's do this. Let's build 3 more. There you go, that should be able to take care of 75% of the belt. Burn everything that comes out of it. And the the coal dust should be handled quickly enough and then burned again. So that gets rid of a lot of ash, so the downstream isn't messed up again. Look how slow it's being processed. What's going on? This should go at 15 a second. Is this because the splitter's here? No, these are iron plates. Yeah, this is going way too slow. They should be processed at 15 per second. Yeah, here's a full belt going through. Where does it start stocking? Where else are we adding so much ash? What is this? Oh, from making stone, yeah, but that's not a lot. So it's still more than 15 per second, which is unfortunate. Is it going back though? Yeah, they're very slowly moving, so that's good. This was definitely necessary to cope with all of this here. This is fine. It's unfortunate. I think I should change that though, because it's easy to unbalance that. There we go. And what we do is one has an offset like this, and then we do this, put the inserters there, and then build another boiler just in case. We want to burn here as well. There we go. Yeah, you're out of fuel. That's fine. That's intended. Now, back to these to make sure that the coke oven gas isn't at 0 all the time. We need to build 3 more of these. Let's copy this over here. Off by 1. The usual. We can actually do this. And after these 3, we stop because nothing should make it there. You go to these 3, and then we make that a new belt that we bring in. Let's hop in the car. For this adventure, yeah. Navigating this will be fun. So far, so good. Let me not jinx it. We still have belt, so that's good too. Oh, close. That was almost, if the belt wouldn't have moved me, I probably would have run into that. I built some electric mining drills. So let's take those here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They all need power. Off by 1. Then we bring them together in the middle here. So there should be another full belt. So we should add 30% more coke oven gas to our production. Once that is done, I'm just going to ride the belt and then we see what else we need to do. Mechanical parts. Let's look at mechanical parts again. Okay, we need brakes, gearboxes, shafts, rubber, small parts, steel. Utility box. We need simple circuit board, plastic, copper, iron plate, tin cable. We got that. We just need to make it. So utility box we can make. What is it used for? For a bunch of things. So we want to put it onto the belt or the main bus. Second thing, we need control panels, batteries, which we have now, simple circuit board, glass, iron, quartz ore. Quartz ore is going to be a pain to route because we need to drag that through the entire main bus again. And I'm out of Red Bull. No. Factorio needs to keep me awake now. Okay, control panel. While we're looking at this, I'm just going to leave the scale coke oven gas alone until we verify that is actually done. It should be working because we only changed the first part, and the first part was the one that was new, and if it's working now, that means it should be working because the last part we didn't really change anything. Unless the belts are off. That would be the only way that... Yeah, we want to do this. That was where the belt was off. And you're facing down and you feed into these. And then we just have to check the coke oven gas if we have enough, how it's looking with the burning of these. How much ash do they produce? 0.74 ash per second. That looks like more than 0.74 ash per second. 1.234. It still looks more than 1.234. This looks like we are producing maybe 6 ash per second. Only with these. I think a full stack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 can make a full belt of ash. So if all of these are running, we have a full belt of ash that we can't even get rid of here. So let's hope we're using our coke somewhere else better. We're making glass. Do we need more glass? Let's take 100 just in case. The petri dishes are missing hot air, I would assume. Yep. All right, speaking of quartz, we need to go down all the way where the crushes are, bring it over. We'd probably do that below the factory. Quartz is here. So if you go straight over here, we're under the rocks, we're under the fishes, we're probably under the manure as well, and bring it up here. We just need a bajillion belts, but I think that's the plan to go forward with. So lots of belts it is. Probably like the entire inventory full of belts. Let's put all of that garbage in the garbage bin and fill us up with belts. How many undergrounds do we have? We fill up the we top up the undergrounds and we get literally every belt we can get. 2,800 belts should be enough. What do you think? If it's not, I'm gonna be sad. Oh my god, it's such driving hell down here. No, not in the buildings. I chose the wrong path in life here. Should have gone around. Oh my god, who put these power poles there? Alright, we're gonna continue it like right from here. Like the quartz should have priority. Because we need to make glass, and the utility thing is kill them all. Now the utility box we don't need to make as much of, so we should be fine with a bit of quartz. Now the long journey on the belt begins. We're gonna have a little visit of our factory from below, from beyond the grave. No, we haven't been run over by a train yet. I'm sure that's gonna come soon. As soon as we have trains, we're probably gonna get run over by one sooner than later, and it still wasn't gone. Okay, I'm just gonna run ahead of me and kill all these trees. So when I'm back, they're all dead. There we go. Much nicer. And that rock has to go as well. We made it to the moss. Here we see the moss. David Attenborough voice. Here you can spectate the moss growing. In its natural habitat on this world. At least for us, it's its natural habitat. We don't care about where it actually wants to grow. We have our growing ponds for them, growing base for them. And that's where it belongs. I was about to say, yay, no trees. And then the tree shut up. And now we have marsh. Great. I love it here. Not. I could have just put down landfill, but I was too lazy. We have the undergrounds, I believe. I believe in us having the resources. There's iron down here. It's a lot of iron. How much is that? 16 million? How much is our current patch? 20 million. Well, it's nice to know that there's iron here. This might be a good like first train station. There's 2 iron ore patches here just to mine. And then maybe train it over to here. I mean, the other approach would be just keep the trains completely, like the main line completely off the base and everything around it, and then just bring it in one at a time, so we don't have to deal with existing belt paths and stuff like that. What is that, titanium rock? Get out of here. Die, trees, die. Right, we're now visiting the Rauks. Where are they? Too far away still. Oh my god, even more trees. I'm gonna run ahead so they all die. I mean, they act fast, but not fast enough to lay belt. So I'm just gonna run ahead and make sure they're all dead. Hello, radar. There. Oh, we're actually on the Augs already. We skipped the Rauks in this tour today. I'm very sorry. We are at the Augs. Personal Roboport research. Very nice. So once we have mechanical parts, we can look into making robots. It's an exciting day. And we're really close to mechanical parts. We need utility boxes and control panels, and then we're kind of there. So many trees. Okay, where are we gonna come up? That's the question. I think we go, oh my god, through the thickest forest. There we go. I shouldn't have done that with going through all the way, because now it's blueprinted. So it's only gonna... We need the blue nanobots to remove all the things. The trees. I mean, at least we see which trees we need to cut down. Which could make it a bit easier. I wish the nanobots would prioritize removing things than putting things down. And I wish when you started cutting a tree, it wouldn't remove other things besides trees, because that's such a use case I have so often when there is already belt down ahead of it, but you just want to cut down the tree and get it out of the way. It leaves the blueprinted pieces alone, but if you have a belt down already ahead of you, it's gonna remove it. And there we go, quartz. Let's leave it down here. Let's cut down all these trees because we need that as building space. Valuable space for our bus. I mean the bus itself, for our base. Our expansion plans. I'm so glad I have these nanobots, the green ones, because chopping all of these down by hand, oh god. And that's also a little bit as a equalizer to alien life, alien biomes, because alien biomes, they have so many more trees than native Factorio has. So it's kind of fair to have these nanobots, the green ones at least. All right, very good. Oh, we have enough batteries to fill, like we have 100 batteries and we're filling up the bus now. And we already have filled it up a little bit, very nice. So that's going well. I'm really happy about that. Hey, CB. How's it going? No, Siri, not you. Siri was like, uh-huh. I love this game too. Like, I love Factorio. And our base is growing. And we're already 72 hours in. That's crazy. But yeah, 72 hours of Pyanodons Modpack. Looks like this. With a lot of spaghetti under here. And then we've straightened out the bus. All right, so next thing is, let's check on coke oven gas so we can check it off. Where is it? Oops, earlier, here. You're not running because coke is full. Are you making more than, I make 18 per second. Yeah, now all of these are running. How's coke oven gas looking? Still bad. Great. Still too little. We need to get rid of the coke. It's becoming an issue. An issue. And even burning the... burning this is becoming an issue because it's inserting on the right side, and these all prefer the left side first, which I don't understand. I thought they pick up from the close side first. But I guess they don't. Well, I'm on the other side of the base. Let's keep this up. Now, utility boxes. Utility boxes are made in normal burn assembly machines. I'm glad we have our bus for ash still. Do we have any burn assembly machines? No. Let's make some. Utility box. Simple circuit board, plastic bar, copper plate, iron plate, and tinned copper cable. Yuck. Tinned copper cable will be a throughput limitation, I think. So you need copper plates too, right? Yeah, so we can bring copper down here. And what is your input? 2 per second. And you get 4 per second. We can't give you that much even. So you need tin. How much tin? 2 per second. So also 2 of these. And then you need copper from this side. You need 0.8. So 2 of these will suffice. And we actually can put plastic bar or something on this as well. Oh no, simple circuit boards. Let's do copper and simple circuit boards on this one. Oh my god, all the stones. We're in Stone City here. Now I understand why these weren't like marked for deconstruction. Even though we probably had the shift placed, right? Or shift pressed. Either way, I mean, these ones don't really harm, but I'm still gonna remove them. Just, yeah. No. Fine. Map mode, delete. Delete. All of you. There we go. Good. Doesn't really help me with cleaning them up much, but you know, it's a start. So the question is, where is copper? Where are simple circuit boards? Simple circuit boards are here. It actually goes all the way here. Perfect. The simple circuit boards are here. And we do a splitter here as well. And this continues one further to the side. Good, those are simple circuit boards. And then where do we have copper? I know we got pretty far with the copper. Maybe not, I'm lying. That's the one missing lane. Now, I still don't know which one it is. Copper, where are you? I lost you. Oh, this one. It is marked, but let's mark it again. Yeah, now it should go all the way to the end. And it's the top one of this. There we go, and just have one side as well. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, let's have one side so we don't waste as much copper just hanging out here and doing nothing. Good, 2 of them we need to complete. This one's gonna go faster because we can run on the asphalt, which is very nice. There we go, they're running. And copper is further back than I thought. Here's the last time we used it. So then from here we start. What else do the utility boxes need? I think I saw iron, so we can bring back iron as well. That's gonna be... Oh no, iron's gonna be earlier. I was about to say it's gonna be annoying when they're right next to each other. But the copper is actually behind the machine. The iron will be in front of the machine. So we have a few spaces of separation. So let's continue the copper line. And also the iron line while we're at it. I skipped that. Okay, this is where we are. And then iron to here, perfect. Now we need another... I'm missing iron. How convenient that we just brought iron with us. To make more of these. Let's delete these ones in the middle. They don't belong here. Good, now we have simple circuit board and copper. We need plastic and iron plate. So that's gonna come in on this side. Oh, one short. And iron, which one is this one? I think that's Coke. I highlighted a random one. So we want to do this. Where's plastic? Plastic is lower, I think. Yeah, here's plastic, and it's not going to be connected anywhere. Plastic is Damn it, I lost it. Where's plastic coming in again? Oh no, it's here. Thought he went all the way to the end. Oh no, we stopped way early. There we go. Oh, well, that's great. Anyway, let's not talk about this. Fuck, I lost it again. Plastic. Here, we're standing on it. Remove these just in case. Now this is the one we're talking about, right? Yeah, this is the one we're talking about. So we can actually do it properly. And here we go. All right, is this utility boxes? We just need fuel still for these, but it's not a big deal. We need ash still. Ash removal, we do this, long-handed inserters and ash. Copy this, we need power. Oh, you need tin. Okay. We still need to bring tin in, and we can do that this way. And we just move you over by one. And that's ash. I'm out of basic inserters. Interesting. Good. Ash, ash, tin. That's gonna be tight. Where is tin? I don't think we brought tin very far either. It looks like we got further than expected. So tin is here. Well, will be here. Right here. There we go. Tin. Now let's bring it back. Oh, can we reach? Oh, we can reach. That's so nice. And it's over. No, it was good while it lasted. But we're almost there for the utility boxes, and then control panels. I have to see how much more we need for these. I don't think it's too much more. While I run, I'll take a sip. Some water. Oops, overshot. And the Coke is right above us. So we're gonna we can grab the Coke from here. Yeah, I think that makes sense. A little spaghetti never hurt. So you get Coke, you get Coke from the side. I mean, you could even get it from this side, but that's fine. And we have ash output here, ash output here. Ash output here. And here we bring the ash onto our ash line. And we should be ready to make utility boxes. Plastic bar needs to catch up. But while we wait for this to catch up and plan for the control panels, I'm going to take a really quick break. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. All right, we are back. We have almost all the ingredients for our utility box. We're just missing plastic. Let's see, where's plastic? Somewhere down here. Did we do plastic? I have a sneaking suspicion we didn't do plastic. Yeah, we didn't. So let's do that now. Speedy. Until it is gone. Yep, we're out of belt. So let's grab some more belt. But then utility boxes are done. Control panels and then mechanical parts. I am very excited for mechanical parts. 8A, I think, unlocks a bunch of more buildings we can use. It unlocks robots. It unlocks personal roboports. So maybe personal roboports we can already build. We can. We don't have any simple circuit boards left. That's crazy. Can we build... Oh, we can build this one already as well. So we should do that. Get some fuel set up. Maybe some acetylene or something like that. Gasoline is pretty low in recent times. Let's get this in stone we keep, and this is garbage we throw out. Keep half a stack of coke. Some Sap. I don't know if we need melamine for crafting directly. I'm gonna throw it out. And the rest looks good. So belts, all the belts. Wow, that was not that many. I wish we went more. Give me more iron while we're here. We have a decent amount of small parts. Give me 200 more. And what do we need to make empty canisters? Plastic bar and steel. We have that. So we could make a few. I wonder if it uses it from my inventory. I think it does, which would be good. So where are the empty fuel canisters? So yeah, these are way in the future, the auto feeders. Empty fuel canisters. Let's make 25. And let's build the personal roboport. And then for this one, we need stone, say less. Let's make 2 of these, and let's get some batteries to make 2 personal roboports. There we go. Now, we were at plastic, right? Should be. Let's go back here and make that one catch up to the utility box. Can we reach from here? No, so close, yet so far away. It's gonna be a little trip, but it's gonna be worth it. Our plastic production right now is pretty low, so we might have to scale that. And that's going to be interesting because we need to scale aromatics and light oil as far as I know. So we need to scale potentially the tar extraction stuff, which won't be that easy. It would be another way to get rid of coke, but our problem in the coke gas area is that we have too much coke for one belt already. So we can fix that while we're going. That's enough. There we go. Oh. Yes. Should be there any second. It's not that far forward, I think. Or landfill. We're close. There we are. And now, while that goes forward, we go back to the coke oven gas and see if we can't fix that situation there and alleviate the pressure on the coke a bit by burning more directly. Okay, have a second belt that takes the coke and go into the splitter that decides whether it goes to the deletion lane, so to say, or the usage lane. So we're gonna jump under here. I'm gonna have a belt come here and in here. Priority doesn't matter because they both come from the same spot. And then we say after you, excuse me, stop moving me. You go down here. So overall, the 15 per second won't improve, and we still don't have enough coke oven gas, which is sad, but this one can handle 2 yellow belts, right? And so it will give 15 here, and then the remaining whatever goes here. Now it's picking from the inside again. I don't know why I was picking up from the outside to begin with. Kind of crazy. And you're not working, why? Oh, you're not connected, that's why. There we go. Working. And this will become a full belt. Yep. I figured as much. We should put a balancer here, so both sides get emptied equally. We have to do that afterwards here because these should come in as balanced already. And then let's put you in here and you in here. And we need to fill these fuel canisters. But first, let's do a balancer. Downgrade this to yellow. Now, let's see. We're gonna have a full belt that we just have to waste. Yikes. I don't think this can deal with a full belt. Nope. So, what next? Do we expand it? We may have to. Let's make 3 more boilers. And all the inserters. And then all of you. Are we out of inserters? We are. Let's craft a few. Even more ash, I know. And we're definitely full on coke. Yeah, we're still backing up. Now it's gonna back up into these instead. But it should be a bit better. We're still not voiding enough. We get tons of ash now. But it is what it is. What are we limited by? Really by the amount of ash we can remove. If all of these are working, do you give me correct things now? 7.4, so we can go a bit further. We can do 3 more. Do this, and with all the coke, just have some. Oh, we picked up so much coal too. Oh, we can't insert because they already have coke. Let's turn it downwards. Connect the steam, and then inserters, and then these inserters. For here, all right, we expanded a bit more. All of these are running. That's like 9 something now, 9.6. That's pretty much exactly what this one can handle. So we can't really void anymore reliably. Scratching manure. Manure scratching around on top of the PC. Don't like that. All right, that is fixed. It's more than 10 per second right now for a second, so we're going to spill over a bit, but that kind of cleaned up, which is good, which was the point of this exercise of adding another one here. And you are running, easily can keep up. There's some ash in here. Oh yeah, because that's why we're processing ash. Yeah, that's fine. Good. We want some inserters. How's belts looking? Take all of these. Undergrounds, take both of these. Normal pipes, take another 100. Underground, yeah, take like a few more. Then garbage bin is here. No coal, coal dust, stone. Right, where is acetylene? Here. How do I fill these containers? You know, fill whatever, and it's done in a barreling machine. Okay, so we need a barreling machine here. Just for my personal barreling of these here. Oops, that was the wrong button. Are you that slow? Right. You look taller than you are. That's why. And then we throw in empty barrels here. And what about you now? I think I have to manually fill it up. That is somewhat annoying. There we go. You're slowly charging up. What else do we have for personal or Roboport thingies? I think that's the only thing we have. So we kind of have to do... Take half. Put it in this one. Take half. Put it in this one. Sad that it doesn't automatically take it, but yeah, right now it's just being kind of wasted. Why do we have another 4 here? Because it's full, it only can take 10. Yeah, it seems like it. There we go. Now, we just need to make robots, which we're on our way to doing. And I'm gonna make some 24 more and put them in here into the empty chest so we can always switch out 25 at a time. 25, I meant. Quick, quick. There we go. Good, utility boxes should hopefully be created by now. We can watch where the, or before we just check if we need to bring anything else in. Tinned cable, tin is here. That's tin, right? This is tin? It looks like tin. Oh, it's full. Oh, you know, it would help if we, I don't know, would maybe... actually put an inserter there. You know. That would help. But everything else has arrived, which is good. So I think it's a maybe it's a milestone to make your first utility box. We have to see. Maybe not, because it doesn't need anything special. First mechanical parts are going to be special. Our train, our showcase train that we haven't used yet, but we do have locomotives and rails. which is good. I don't think we're gonna go for... How fast do you finish? 2 per second, so this one is fine. It needs a lot of them. It needs 1.66, so actually not that many. And then actually I'm gonna move you. You input here, and then our output is utility boxes here. That is just utility boxes. Stop doing that. Wow, they're very slow to craft. Wow. 0.03 per second? Yikes. So we're not going to make a lot of mechanical parts in the beginning until we scale this up. But, you know, 1 is better than none. And then here we make the control panel, which needs battery, simple circuit boards, glass, iron plate, and quartz ore. So the quartz ore we get from here. How much do you need? 0.33, so not much. What we could do is upgrade this to a blue one, instead of having it be a gray one. But yeah, we produced the first one. And make this blue. Perfect. Going twice as fast. Now, what are you being used in? You're used in a bunch of stuff. So onto the belt you go. Onto the main bus you go, better said. No, we don't do that. Don't ruin this. But it's time to do another one, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. It's a good reminder. I would have forgotten. There we go. Now hook it up, and we're probably gonna move it over right here to make mechanical parts. So I'm gonna leave that space here to have a splitter here to move it out and over. So you have quartz, you need iron plate, which we could in theory steal from here, and simple circuit boards, which we will steal from here. Then we're gonna get rid of ash. I'm gonna feed you coke. We can make that a normal one. There we go. Now we need batteries, glass, and iron plate. I'm really tempted to get the iron plate from over here. Good, iron plate. Then we need glass and batteries brought over. And we will do that on this side. So why not? I'm pretty sure glass is above iron plates. Wait, I already have iron plates. Batteries, I mean. Where is glass? Let's find glass first. Batteries are... Batteries are here. Batteries are the last one from that last 8 stack. And glass, is glass really that far behind? No, glass is here. Oh, perfect, right here. It's already here, perfect. And then batteries are all the way up there. How are we off by 1 hour ways? And here are batteries. And we only take 1 lane. Good, is that all? Is that control panels done? No, I need to actually bring the belt of the batteries to the splitter. You know, that would help. Big time. There we go. And what else are we missing? So we bring in glass and batteries. That's the last thing missing. So now, what are these used for? Used in Muckmo Pasture, Control Panel Mark II, which is way later. Nacelle. We can make nacelles already. That's wind power. That's pi science 2. I think we also do the same thing. We did with the control panel. We put it on the bus. Good. Now we wait for everything to arrive. Is this correct? Because there's nothing here yet. No, it's not correct. And is this correct? Because no batteries yet either. It would help if we would connect them. No, that's not right. There we go. Utility box done. Control panel should be done. We have glass, we should have batteries, everything else is here. And while we wait, I'm going to check something real quick. So give me 1 second. All right, batteries. Do I see a battery? I see a battery. Control panels are a go, I hope. Lenore's complaining that I'm talking to all of you and not to her. Yeah, she's meowing at me. What do you want? Huh? Yeah. You hungry? I think the kitties are hungry, so I should give them some food. So be right back in a second. I did try to feed them before stream, and they were like, nah, not interested. Did we get a... Nope. Didn't get a milestone. Alright, control panels are a go. Are we now ready for mechanical parts? Brakes, control panel, gearbox, shaft, utility box, rubber, small parts, steel plate. Can we make automated factories already? We can make them already. Do I want to? Oh, is that 1, 2, 3, 4 belts of stuff? Let's make a blue one for this. It's a special one, actually. Like this is a blue one too because it's so slow. And then craft another blue one. So you're gonna be mechanical parts. Brakes and control. So this is 4 belts in, 4 double belts in. Then we can output the mechanical parts with a long-handed inserter. I'm gonna keep some of these in a box. How high do they stack? 100. Good. And long-handed inserter here, long-handed inserter here. Normal inserter here. Fine, let's split this again. I need splitters. Thank God we have plenty to craft. For you, and then this is for the ash. Wait, why do you have? What do you take as input, as fuel input? You take biocanisters as well. Interesting. Do the first ones do that as well? No, they only take this. And these ones now you can fuel with liquids as well, but not directly, just with canisters. Does that make it easier? No, it's the same thing. So I think it's much easier to deal with the ash, but you could get away with no ash. You would just have to deal with canisters, which is much nicer. It's actually harder. I mean, you would have one return belt on the bus and one forward belt, but you know, the amount of fuel and canisters you're gonna waste to have that bus full is gonna be ridiculous. All right, start with brakes and control panel. Control panel we get from here. Actually, can we... How do we get this one over here? Done eating. She's back meowing. We can do it this way, I think. So that's our first input. I'm gonna click here and put everything I have here. Then the control panels are done. We need brakes and gearboxes. They're right next to each other. We can do rubber. Let's start with brakes and gearboxes. Yeah, Cam, absolutely. Your young 1-year-old, if they can figure it out, would be like an MIT grad in like by age 6. Jokester. So we go here. Exactly what are you looking for? Who wouldn't, right? All right, where's all the gearbox shenanigans and stuff? They're back here. So that's one. Why did I lose it? So gearboxes and... no, shafts and brakes are right next to each other. Oh, here it's broken. Good. So this is... this is shafts, I think. This is shafts, and gearboxes are... oh, these are brakes. We never put brakes onto the... no, that's Coke. Where do the brakes go? Oh, brakes go here. I was like, I'm pretty sure we did put them onto the bus. Let's connect them through. What do you mean? This is brakes now? Can't be. I wish I could highlight multiple. Alright, let's go up here manually. These are the top two. It's this one and the one below. Yeah. So the one below is this one. So we do this, jump across, you continue forward. There we go. Now we need to bring them forward as well. See how many belts we have. Do I want to look how many belts we have? Hector, get off. The kitties had to leave the room. Dun 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 dun. Hector loves being behind the monitor and then jumping up on it or standing against it, and I obviously do not like that. And then the audio equipment is also there, and I don't need him to warm it up. And that's brakes. Should I play factory game for a bit, go out in the sunshine, or do some learning of UE5? waiting. How about you go for a short walk and then play Factory? Are you done with your work stuff? I'd say go for a walk and then Factory. And then tonight it's UE5 time. How about that? Nice. That's awesome, Cam. Congrats. Oh. Why was that? Oh. Happy for you. It's great news. Yeah, you can hang out if you go to the sunshine then afterwards. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream now. I'm gonna certainly stream tonight again. Where did we pick up all this stone? I'm collecting garbage like left, right, and center. How much do we use of our fuel now? Already 3 canisters? Jesus. Yeah, it goes through fast. I mean, I can just not run it right now until we don't have robots. Now, where was it? Further down. Should be here soon when we make gearboxes. Like right after this. There we go. There's the line telling us where to go. Are you gonna stream the factory or you just want to play around by yourself? Cam. Keep on belting. It's the name of the game right now. Keep on belting. Nice. Awesome. I'll try to be there. If I'm not busy in the factory myself, you know. Still not one survived. Yeah, that makes sense. 40 hours in 3 days is nuts. You need like some weekend. Like the entire weekend for yourself. So I hope the client is happy and you get to... Did I miss my exit point, so to say? I think I did. We did way too much. Oh no, all the wasted resources. Okay, this here. Let's highlight it again. 4-day off? Nice. You deserved it. You deserves. Oh, let me through. Have any more asphalt? Yeah. There we go. Good, so these are connected. This is the next thing I'm gonna hook up, which is we're out of undergrounds, great. Let's make all of them. So we're gonna get the gearboxes, and we still haven't made a control panel. Wow, so that inserter, that splitter doesn't work, great. Don't ask me why, but it doesn't. I guess inserting into a splitter is not splitting it, potentially. All right, so control panel is done. We now have gearboxes brought forward, and we need rubber. Rubber should be pretty far up as well. Why are you going the wrong direction? Oh my god. Now, rubber, where are you? Dangerous to hit H, which is flip the entire belt, or flip it around. So rubber's here, and I think this might be gearboxes. Flip. Let's assume these are gearboxes. Just hypothetically. And these are... Oh, this is rubber. Then we're gonna stop wasting stuff here. So I know this is rubber. Is this gearboxes? This is gearboxes. Okay. These two work. Now I need to bring rubber back. How many belts do we have? None! Great. Let's retrieve some more from the good old mall. I wonder if increasing the crafting speed of those would help, or if it's just an input issue. Or just wait longer. So these are running again now? Almost. Yeah, only 2 can run out of the 6. Which is unfortunate with our gasoline situation. We have acetylene and coal gas on the bus now. We should maybe switch these 3 or 6 to coal gas and see how that looks. All right, how are we looking? We have inserters, we have this, this. Only 300. Yeah, it's not looking too hot. And let's get small parts and iron. Let's craft even more. Actually, cancel all of this. Craft all of these where we still have small parts and stuff, because that goes way faster. All right, 400. Hopefully that's enough for a while, or at least for that one thing we have to do. Get the gearboxes forward, and then we still have other inputs that we need to bring forward. But we'll talk about those when it's time. Wait, are these already... This is already going. I need this one. This is rubber, okay. I connected the wrong one because this was messed up because of there was no underground. Oh well. We'll survive. It's just moving everything down by one. Yeah, this wouldn't have connected all the way there. It's cool that it's updating while I put my belts down. Yeah, destroy the trees. If I hear one underground, I swear to God. There we go. I don't know why I lost the connection there. We should still be on the rubber belt. If not, whoops. We have to reconsider. I already went way too far again, didn't I? Yep. Okay, now this is a double belt. So the next one is rubber and what? Or was it supposed to add rubber here? No, it was, there should be one with gearboxes. Gearbox and rubber. Right, this should be gearbox and rubber. And yeah, we're off by one, exactly. No, which one did I just continue for forever? Okay, first we're off by one. Second, I didn't even go as far as I thought I went. Okay, never mind. This one goes here. Alright, I guess I didn't make it all the way here. No, I did. So this is rubber and gearboxes, hopefully. Gearboxes, rubber, so we need small parts and steel. These are like the old school ones and probably also really far back again. Oh my god, I'm so glad when we're done with this section here with all the rocks. Small parts should be somewhere here. I was dead on. All right, small parts and steel. Steel is here. Should go all the way through here up to here. Perfect. Good. We need to bring these up to here though. Let's work on steel first and then small parts next. Now we have methane again, very nice. This will be so much nicer with trains. But yeah, oh, it is steel. I thought for a second like it was ceramic or something. It was like, oh god, no. But never mind, it was right. Very good, very good. And that should conclude the mechanical parts part, which is exciting. Now we can look at what all the cool things we can build with mechanical parts. Wow, I ran out of belt like literally right before we're there. How rude. All right. While we wait, we can take a look at what we can make with mechanical parts. Or we can put them on... Well, almost. Put him on the main bus. Almost. There we go. What is this here? Utility boxes, right. Cool, this is rubber. The tiny bit we have, I thought we would have much more rubber. I guess it was blocked by the belt not going further. Yeah, we have a bunch of rubber. So gearboxes are still missing. They should have come in by now. Let's research the gearboxes. It should be on this belt, I think. Yeah, why are they not coming in? We have no gearboxes? Is that the issue? No, these are shafts. Gearboxes are here. We're not making them because we're out of shafts. Really? Why we're out of shafts? Because we were out of iron excellent antimony special alloys, so it is time to hook them up to coal gas. I think wind power stage 1 is researched. That's one thing we can make with mechanical parts, and I think the utility boxes or something like that. But it's time to switch the furnaces to, at least one of them to coal gas, like this one, the Vitroloi, we'll switch to coal gas. Wait, okay, this part is full of gasoline. I was like, how are we full on gasoline? Okay, if you run on gasoline, then you don't. Where's even your input here? And you are connected via coal gas now. Oh, it's syngas. That's fine as well. Now you should be running again, right? We have plenty of Nexalit. I think the issue was just that we didn't have fuel to run it. Yeah, now it's running. The only reason why I'm not switching this is because this is where we pump it out. I mean, this shouldn't stop me, really. But yeah, removing these opened up the possibility. Oh, look, it's walking. It has meat. Perfect. We see them in action. Let's go and see the caravans. Caravans manager. Watch him travel a bit and unload the meat. That's so cool, these caravans. Like early mini trains. I mean, it's early mass transport. There we go, and the other one is now walking to get to the Nexilite and deliver the meat. And let's take a look at the meat, how the meat situation in the Nexilite looks. The Nexilite situation looks good. We have way more than we're smelting right now, but that was also because our smelting didn't have any fuel. So ideally I would switch both of them to syngas so we can get on with intermetallics and that kind of stuff. And I think I should do that. Let's go up here. It looks good. It looks very good. Awesome. Yeah, I think I'm going to switch them. And move the pump just to this. Move this down so we have some space to breathe. Take all of this that I just took. Right, you're pumping. That's, well, we can make it. That's perfect. We would be able to make it. Yeah, we just have to step in here in the middle. Hey, Fallen, how you doing? How's your day going? Doing all right? Oh, let me get away from these rocks. And syngas. Perfect. Oh no, you're sick? I'm sorry to hear that. The heat got to you? Is it really hot right now? Today here it's only 71, so it's kind of chill. Can't complain. And you're running. And how's the syngas? Is still at 99.5. Let's see here in the tank. 36k, 37k. It's slowly draining, I have the feeling. So, yeah. Let's go back to mechanical parts. I just need like one gearbox to arrive or two. Because we can just say we assume it's working. And move on to the next steps. We're missing gearbox and rubber. Okay, it helps if you have an inserter for that. Yeah, so only gearbox missing. I think we're good to assume we can make it. It is going onto the bus and then, okay. Mechanical parts used in power switch. Oh, the coal power plants. Yeah, so that will give us a lot of, in the biomass power plant, will give us options for power plants and the salt mine. So that makes it much easier for us to make saline water. Instead of just out of stone, we can make it out of salt directly. And it's used for Pi Science Pack 2 and Chemical Science Pack. So that's quite a bit away. So actually not that many things. I expected them like expected to require them. So let's look at bot. Yeah, they just needed batteries, but also gearboxes. They need belts, steel plate, aluminum plate, solder, and fish oil. Do we have fish oil on there? Yes, we do. So robots is, I think, the next thing we're gonna do. And then what is roboports? We make 2 blue ones. We can't because we're missing steel. Say less. We got steel and small parts here. Let's make 2 of these. So this one is then belt. 1 rubber into 2 belt, easy enough. That what pipeline can? Oh, can I squeeze that in with the long hand inserter? Oh, that would be so nice. Yes. No. Wait, we have a gearbox. We have 1 gearbox here. Ah, we make the first one. We're doing it. Yes, first mechanical parts at 73 hours and 43 seconds, and I cannot believe it's already been 73 hours. That's crazy talk. Okay, belts here, done. Awesome. So we fuel you, you get the ash out. Actually, we do this ash and I'll put it here. And we go that way. Okay, we have belts. Belts are used for a bunch of stuff, aren't they? Yeah, robots, long-handed inserters, engine units, the VOTs, the vertical air thingy, whatever. You shall be a Watling Pengu. Well, you're still welcome as a Watling Pengu. And here we have belts only. Oh, are we outputting only the stuff that we want to output? Oh, I should do this. And then no, we're not. So let's fix that. Are we doing that here? No, we're not. So we should do that, or we got freaking ash on there. Here we're doing it. Perfect. Good. Well, that's belts. Put those on here as well. I don't see the need to automate engine units yet, except for our own crafting. But for the mall, I'm sure it's going to be nice to, or required, to automate them. Now, what's next for our robots? Except tons of belts and pipes. Okay, construction zone extenders are easy to make. 5 simple circuit boards, small parts, steel plate, iron plate. We have half of it already here, so we might as well do this. Do you need small parts as well? And steel plate? Yes. So let's put this one here. Oops, wrong one. So we're gonna add this here. So you have small parts and wow. We're gonna use a normal one. They craft fast. Very fast. 10 per second, 40 per second. Yeah, about that. And we should just use these inserters. Then we need iron plate. Small parts are here. We need iron plates and simple circuit boards, which aren't far away. All right, where's iron? Iron is here. We're already past it. So we take iron. And then take this, and then need some more splitters. So we have iron and simple circuit boards. They're even further down. Yeah, they're down here. Whoops. Simple circuit boards right here. All the stuff's in the way. We're gonna do this. This. You can come down from here. There we go. That works as well. There we go. And we have everything to construct the extenders. Take some coal, or some coke rather. Yeah, see, that doesn't work. Need to do this. Your filters ash. Pick up from here. And you do... You do the same. Copy this one over. This is ash, and then Pi construction stone extenders. We're gonna make them here and put them in a box. And how many do the stack? Stack size 10. Let's make 30 of them. They're not that expensive. Well, first construction robot zones to extend. That's very good. So we can't do logistics zones yet because we don't even have logistics bots yet or anything related to that. That's logistics science. We have to check what we need for logistics science. I think we need a lot of more animal stuff. And now one more. The robots. We have a blue one? We have a blue one. Okay, construction robots. Which is a lot again. We need steam engines. How many do you make? 0.2 per second, and you need 0.2 steam engines per second. So we only need like a gray one for this. We need small parts, iron plate, and pipe, which we can make. Just needs iron plate. Do you need iron plate too? No. So you have these two, and this is iron plate. And small parts. You need small parts too, yeah. How much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 full belts. Jesus. And then another belt. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are 5 full belts, and then we have the fish oil in the middle. And here we have the long-handed inserter. And then we get small parts somehow on here. We'll figure that out. Alright, we can start with this one and put small parts and let's say steel on here. Small parts is here. We don't have any undergrounds anymore. We can't make undergrounds because we miss iron. Is that? Because we miss rubber. Let's make them like this. It wants us to now use the rubber recipe, which is not ideal. Okay, while we're waiting, we just go back and fetch. We do the fetch of belt and underground belts. And yeah, the walks become long. Why are you not working? Because you're out of carbon black, really. Yeah, scaling that will be painful. I don't even know if we can make robots without scaling this. Maybe a sign that it's time for train time. At least for some stuff, like for example, tar and that kind of stuff. Maybe it is time to scale that much further. Because it's running, right? But to get carbon black, we need a good amount of stuff. We want it to go to the mall, right? So, belts, a few undergrounds. We have these. We have everything else. I should pick up power poles also on the way back. Like the new ones. How simple circuit board's looking? Good. That's nice at least. And then check carbon black production. Mechanical parts are done. Scale coke oven gas is done. Not enough, but it's doner than it was before. Where are the... Here are the power poles. There we go. Bzzzt. Alright, have a good lurk, Fallen. See you later. You forgot what? was I? Right. And the next one was steel, we said, right? So we have small parts and steel. Sounds good, because we use steel. Yeah, recently. There's an alert command. I can make alert command. Let's see. Lands. Let's see how fast Nightbot updates. There you go. Enjoy your walk. I'll probably end as soon as we got the robots done, I feel. Because that's going to take a while still. Thanks, Cam. Are you gonna go for a walk? Okay, yeah, you said you're gonna go for your walk. Have fun. As I said, I'll probably stop after the robots. 0.2 per second. Smell back. Okay, this needs small parts. Where are the small parts here now? Yeah, both of you lurking at the same time, imagine. Small parts are on the left side. Right, so we get iron on the left side here as well. At least we try to. There we go. We need it on the left side. No, this is still on the right side. We need to go underground here as well. Just fine. Now it's on the right side. And there you go. There, left side. Cool. What a contraption. Good, so that should get us the small parts and the iron plates and pipes. Make 2 per second, 2 per second. Let's see how fast they need to be. I'm not going to worry about wasting these small parts down here. They're pretty irrelevant. Now, ash and stuff. Need to figure that out as well. If you make this long-handed, one over. Oh my god, it's such a mess. How do we do ash here? I mean, this one is still easy. We can do it here and up. So let's do that. And to get your coke from here and output ash here. And you do the same. There we go. We can move this up by 1 again. Just make it a short inserter. Mop! I'm live. I'm already live for 3 hours. Not going to be live that much longer, but glad you could make it. How you doing? On the competitions website? I don't know if that's really a competition. I wish Twitch would allow ultra wide. That would be perfect, but they don't. So I hear, and I can stream in HDR, which Twitch also is like probably never gonna do. So what you gonna do when they come for you? I'm just trying to make construction robots, and we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 ingredients. Well, it's always sometimes the first time, but I'm glad you're here. Can we squeeze in here? Maybe. So we output ash here. We do a 90-degree inserter here. Oh, what a mess. Welcome back, Fallen. How's your day, Mop? Had a good day? You came back just to say that? Very good. All right, so we have steam engines, batteries. I think we bring everything in from above. So we need batteries and intermetallics. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen those. I have no idea where they are on the belt, but I think a bit further up. Pretty sure I put them on the belt. Went to the gym, congrats, that's awesome. I went on my run and had meetings from 6 a.m. to noon almost. So that was my day, but the meetings were good, so it wasn't bad. At least that was beneficial. And now I'm streaming for like 3 hours, and then I'm probably gonna take a break soon. And then I'm gonna probably stream again tonight. That's the plan, at least. What are your plans for the rest of the day? Yeah, it's a lot of meetings. All right, that's the right one. It's all the way up there. Which was the one I was dealing with? This one? Damn it. Anybody see a problem here? Because I do. Okay, we need to move that over. To here. So this is intermetallics. All right. See you later. Maybe tonight if you're not streaming. I don't think you're streaming tonight, right? It's the weekend. But yeah, I'll probably be on for another like 15-20 minutes, and then maybe in another 3 hours or something like that. We will see. Now batteries are here. Yeah, remove these trees, please. They're in the way. Oh, I'm out of splitters too. And we research fertilizer. Very nice. I don't know where we can use that yet, but it's good to know. Okay, theoretically batteries are connected. Let's see, fertilizer. Biomass, manure, and sogna, and compost. Where can it be used? Right now? Nowhere. Great. Glad that we researched it. I think for Releasias, it's recipe 2. Let's check fertilizer. It can be used only in logistics science, so that was kind of useless for Yadles, for seaweed stage 2. All right, let's see what we have in what we have still left here. Why does this not depend on logistics science? Let's do separation, and we should come down to logistics science somewhere, right? Okay, I'm just going to go to logistics science and see what we're missing. We're missing still a few things. We miss cotton guts, so we need starch. We need mycology, which we just do. We need cotton guts, sulfites or COS, and then we can research logistics science pack, which is good and also scary because how do we get bone meal? Bone meal from bones, okay. Poor alien sample, rich clay from ash. This is batteries we have. Solidifieds or COS is basic substrate we have, native flora we have, plasmids we have, cotton guts, and depolymerized organics. And that's liquid manure, we have that as well. So cotton gut is one of the big things that is missing for that. And we have all of this. Ground sample and biological sample is bone meal, native flora, incubated petri dish, urea, Releasia seeds. So we need Releasia still. Okay, let's put that on the next checklist, Releasias. But we can't do anything on we can't do anything. What was I going to say? I forgot what we can't do anything on. So we have batteries and intermetallics in theory. Gearbox and simple circuit boards would be nice next. We can just steal simple circuit boards from here. I mean, they're really close. So let's do gearbox and simple circuit board. Thanks, save. Oh, maybe when I undeleted these, that's why the belts got separated, and that's why they had so many holes in it. Good. Now, simple circuit boards here. And then gearboxes was the next big one. So gearboxes are made here. We're out of shafts, and shafts are still iron. Yeah, iron excellent antimony, we actually have enough. Enough is a overstatement. But these are up there, perfect. Just ghost that. We have a few gearboxes coming in, which is awesome. How many mechanical parts did we make so far? I'd say like 10. 9! Good enough. Close enough. Not many, but greater than 0, which is great. So we should have gearboxes. We need belt, which was made here. We just move this over. Without much fanfare. Good, we have belt, small parts and steel we have. We need aluminium and solder. And then fish oil. What are we missing? We have steam engines and batteries. We have intermetallics, gearboxes, simple circuit board, belts, small parts, steel. So we need aluminum plate and solder, so we only need one more belt. Yeah, I forgot where we actually put the output. So that's gonna go this way. Actually, let's not make it that ugly. But they go in a chest, 100%. And we cap them at... How many do we cap them at? How far do they stack? 50. I think 100 is a good amount. And then we take one of these. And we use them to insert the bots. I think we can do that, right? Yeah, robot requests. So we insert them and we get a cable here and we say we want to read robot statistics and we want to read total construction bots T. T is less than, let's make 200. It's going to take us forever to make those 200, but we're going to get there eventually. And it says that we need 200 entities are missing construction bots, 1700 entities are missing the material for construction. Great. No problem. What could possibly go wrong? And you are missing aluminium and solder. We need to find where these are. Which one is lower? Here's aluminium and solder is lower, I think. Solder is here. They're very close together, which is awesome. Yeah. Not going that far. And let's highlight this one. Oh, it's already here. Perfect. It's maybe somewhere here already. So I'm not even going to put down the underground. And then aluminium. This is aluminium, pretty sure. Does it go to where we are? Yes. Okay, it's not that close. It's gonna be tight and perfectly matched. And we do this, and then we need to bring the aluminum back and the solder as well. How many belts do we have? Do I even want to look? Oh, we have plenty. That's nice. It's a nice change. So let's continue with that. We didn't have to do that much belt duty today. At least for the last one, for the robots. We only need to bring 2 in that are pretty far back. So aluminium and solder. And then in theory, again, we have robots. I don't think we're going to have many anytime soon, but we can have robots, which is great. Construction robots at that. No logistics robots yet. I wonder how deep in logistics science the logistics robots are. But our next goal are Relesia and Cotton Guts. And once we have these, we're really close to logistics science already. That's pretty exciting, I think, at least. Which means we made pretty fast progress. Solder is here. You hop on the belt for a little bit of boost and speed. To get us there faster. And we need to change this order. Of course. Yeah, I think we made pretty fast progress. Like the fact that we're already 2 major things away from logistics science is pretty amazing. Yeah, we're probably not gonna build robots at any speed anytime soon, and that might start to need like real scaling where we say, okay, we go to the rails now. Actually, that's perfect. Almost jumped over this. All right, mycology's research that gives us Fauge. No, we can research Fauge now. We may need those. Do Cotton Guts not need Fauge? Yeah, it's going to be annoying to get that. Generic DNA, so Cotton Gut Codex. Okay, all right. We have then the Cotton Gut Studs and the Cotton Gut Stud Pups, and then the Cotton Gut Pup and the Cotton Gut. And I think the Cotton Gut is the module, and the Cotton Gut Stud is what we need for rendering. Or no, the other way around. The Cotton Gut Stud is what we need as modules, and the Cotton Gut is what we render, or something like that. Like, it was kind of convoluted. Basic Cotton Gut food we can make if we make starch. Is that what they need? Can't even make them. Oh, here we go. The Cotton Gut Studs need basic Cotton Gut food. So for that, we need seaweed, Cotton Gut Studs. Oh no, for this we need tree seeds. We can have Relesia seeds, which we need to do seaweed. We have template, which we have starch. How annoying is starch? That's the next question. Fiberboard and powder Relesia seeds. And fiberboard were... I mean, they're useful fiberboards because we skip a little bit of the part to... how's it called? We skip a bit to Formica. We need melamine resin and fiberboard. but they're a pain to make. Actually not. Treated wood, raw fiber, sodium hydroxide, and steam. Sodium hydroxide is a bit of a pain because we need chlorite for that, and it needs a lot of electricity and salted water, salt water. Then we get fiberboards, tall oil, and black liquor. Tall oil is useless, except it has a fuel value, 1 megajoule. So it's not bad as fuel. We could put that into containers. And black liquor is used in aromatics. And we get some acetone, which we can't do anything with. But, you know, also not bad. We are short on aromatics to begin with. And acetone right now is just throwaway, I think. We might store it for emergencies if we need some. But yeah, not awful products and not awfully hard to make. I hope the treated wood is still on the main bus and I don't have to find a new spot for it. But all in all, that should be it. We just need the fish oil to come through. Almost. We're so close. Now, where's the fish oil? We have fishies here. We just need to go there and expand it from there. How can we mark where we were? Let's do this. And we should realize when we come to everything is blue, we might have overshot it. But it's good to have a reference. We still have the map as well, obviously, if I would look at it. That would help, of course. Look at it closely enough and have an understanding of where we are. How many underground do we have? We have a few. And here we go. Yeah, we should run on the belt if we can. So we are... I have no idea where we are. We're a bit above steel, so it's not actually too far up. I also signed up for Monster Cat Gold so we can have some different music in the background, should we feel like it. Should I feel like it? Should you guys enjoy that more, and girls? Yeah. But I have to wait like 2 days before I get added to their allow list, so I'm gonna try that out maybe on Sunday. And here we are. No breaking this. We hath arrived with the fish oil. And that's robots in theory. We're missing intermetallics, really. Are we that bad on intermetallics? Yeah, because we have no vitraloid, because we have no duralumin. It's running, but it's just running slow. So scale duralumin looks like it. There's not any space below here. Yeah, we would have to go above here. But yeah, scale duralumin, I think, is also before Relesia. Maybe even before carbon black. We can expand the fish if we feel like it. The wastewater pipes, I can check them now, but I think it didn't even put down the fish blueprint properly, so I would have to do that again. So we do that when we actually deal with fish, and we just hope we get into metallics, gearboxes. Aluminium should be here any second now. Any second if we wouldn't forget an underground belt. I know into metallics might be a ways away, and gearboxes, didn't we have gearboxes that were going our way? Are there more mistakes somewhere here? What is this supposed to be? Metallics maybe? Because this one isn't hooked up, so this could be into metallics. Good old debugging. If you play Pi, you become a master debugger, like figuring out all the different places it could have gone wrong. And now we're out of this. Great. Well, where does it go? Does it go into metallics? It does. It was into metallics. Well, let's find more belts. And yeah, I'm not going to have handcraft all of that. No way, Jose. Let's restock, and then from the into metallics, we can also remove the pipe that we were tracking. And once we have belt again, we will complete that. And then maybe we're getting there with the robots. Getting one robot would be really nice. Just so we can say we did it. You know, that would be cool. Inserters. Let's fill these up. Yep. At least we get like 900. So the question, what's stopping you? Small parts. Because you're on the slow small parts feed. But let's get you more. Why? How did you miss that one? Why do you miss these? What's wrong with you, inserter? You're telling me you're too slow? Why are these not being picked up? This is so weird. We're actually making them faster than we can put them into the chest. Great. And then where's iron coming from? Here? No, here. You're also too slow to insert, of course. All right, faster belt production, even though it's still like way hamstrung by inserter speed. But you know, small improvements over time make a huge difference. So into metallics it is next to connect. Yeah, I figured we should have made like at least some into metallics, especially now that the vitriol is hooked up to the syngas. Yeah, we have tons of it. Look at that. Tons of into metallics. And a good cache of it as well. Very nice. Yeah, good amount. So let's bring it home. Then I need to check gearboxes, what's going on with them, if they really have not made a single... Well, we need to make like 3-4 gearboxes till it makes it to us. But if we really haven't made any gearboxes, or if there's another... more sand in the gearbox, so to say, where I messed up. I would assume that continues, right? Yeah, that goes here. I haven't seen anything from here either. This is batteries, but batteries works. So where are the gearboxes? Let's check that path. Should be here. You're not working because you don't have shafts, and shafts, you know, they are crafting. Can't believe you're like out that much. I made 175. There you get shafts. How many do you need? 2. I smell something's wrong here. We made it to the parts, right? The mechanical parts. So let's just check anyway for any issues here. That should work. Yeah, it should make it here. Oh, they're stopped here because we forgot. I knew there was somewhere something that someone forgot. Does it mean we get the first robot now because we have gearboxes? That would be so exciting. Yeah, intermetallic should come. Gearboxes are here. Fish oil, everything else is here. So it's just time to wait for the first robot. And while we're doing that, we can look a bit at Releasias, which are gonna be our next real thing. Is it Ralesia or Ralesia? Ralesia. So in order to make these, we need lamps, steam engine, soil, treated wood, intermetallic, simple circuit board, small parts, duralumin, glass, and iron plate. My God. To make these plantations, we need a lot. But they only need soil, seeds, water, and hydrogen. Only hydrogen, yeah. And Relesia seeds are made out of Releasias. So it's kind of like Moondrop, just the buildings are much more expensive and we need hydrogen instead of CO2. But we can make it. Hydrogen is easy to make. Water, Relesia seeds, soil, easy to make. The thing is with the plantations, they're extremely expensive to make. Holy cow. 25 simple circuit boards, 5 intermetallics, 50 treated wood. You know, if I know that, I'm going to start stockpiling treated wood in a box. Because we want a few of these plantations. I mean, we can start with 2, right? But I think we need to scale them pretty quickly for cotton guts. Because they need them. Do they need moondrops too? We might need to have to scale moondrops as well. I mean, right now, moondrops aren't even on the main bus. So we would have to set up a brand new moondrop assembly. Speaking of moondrops, I want to check on the modules, if we have all of them inserted already. Because, yeah, these are stopped. Why are you're not working? You're missing water and... Wow. Well, and we don't have all modules yet. Let's grab these. Do the inserting. First construction, Pyanobot Mark 1 at 74 hours, 32 minutes, and 37 seconds. Let's go. And then you are not happy because same issue. There we go. Now you're happy. All right. So remaining 39, I'm going to just shove in here and we should be good. Good that I checked. Because we're out of methane. Are we out of methane? Yeah, we're out of methane constantly. How much are you pumping? Nothing, just filling up these pipes. Okay, that's fine too. Now, treated wood, on the other hand, let's box it because we seem to need quite a bit of it for the Releasias. How high do you stack? 100. Let's make this like 400. And with that, our first construction Pyanobot. I think I'll leave it at that. It is in this box, but it can't be inserted because I don't know. Do you have no inventory? I need to manually do that. Let's check. Check a PyRoboport. Oh, it has. I see. Okay. So we can insert. So we don't need that. Good to know. But we have our first 3. Holy shit! We actually made a few. First 3 construction Pyanobots, which is awesome. We made 21 mechanical parts, which is also awesome. And with that, I'm gonna call it a stream for right now. I will be back later today. Make sure you subscribe to be informed by YouTube, or join the Discord to get pinged by me on Discord when I go live. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and see you next time.